Okay, there's a new lot. The current address is 0 Junipero Serra Freeway, which is, I'm sure, will be changed when all the development is done. This was a big subdivision where somebody took a very large parcel, I think about 10 acres, and then subdivided into multiple parcels. This one, what they're calling number B, is a 3-acre parcel that I understand cannot be subdivided, but you might want to check with the listing agent, who is Victor Platnoff out of my office with Intero. But what I think is very unique about this, even though the location, obviously we're going to give the location a C because you're right next to the freeway and you are picking up some freeway noise, but you still are close in. So it's not certainly not a D or an F because you're still close in. You're going to have a little bit of vista views, and most importantly, the lot itself, I'm actually going to give the lot a B plus A minus, and maybe an A minus is really more fair because this is a huge lot with huge MFA and MDA. So you can build a 15,000 square foot house on this lot, and you have 33 total MDA, which if you're looking to do a tennis court or secondary structures, maybe if you're a car person, things of that nature, you have so much flexibility here to really build the big house, plus have all these auxiliary structures and hardscape that you might want to have if maybe you want to have the tennis court, maybe a volleyball area, a lot of hardscape for great outdoor entertaining. So there's lots of different ways. And I actually think if you work this house correctly, you could block a lot of, let's say the 280s right here. If your house is then 2 stories right here, your outdoor entertaining area, which is part of the flat part of the yard, would actually be blocked by the house itself. So I have a client that is built on Foothill Expressway right across, and their house does the same thing. So their big U-shaped house, so when you're actually entertaining in their backyard, it's surprising how much you don't hear the noise because the front of the house actually hits the noise and then it reflects up above you. So just because it's right next to the freeway, I would say if you really have a need for a high-end, large property, and need that big MFA MDA, and that's hard to find that, it might be interesting to do some noise studies here to figure out if the noise is at different levels depending on how you sort of shielded it, because it might be worth doing some studies to really figure out if you can make it livable for you, and it might be the only way to get your hands on a parcel that's close in and then has those sort of MFA MDA numbers if your desire is for a big parcel. Again, I'm David Troyer with Intero. If you'd like to talk to me about what it takes to build in Los Altos Hills where I live, I certainly can be of any help. Please reach out. Thank you.